Okay, so I was supposed to go to 2 estate sales today, but we're in the middle of a snowstorm at the end of March. So I'm probably just gonna stay home. I have 2 errands to run. I already got groceries, that was one of them. And my daughter has an 11 o'clock doctor's appointment. It's only like, I think it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, shoot, hang on. So my plans have changed for the day. There's no way I'm driving out to this estate sale. It's like a 30-minute drive, and the weather's just supposed to get worse and worse as the day goes on. I've been dragging my feet on buying a truck. I need to trade my car in and go get myself a truck. And days like today, I wish I would have already done that. But, I mean, my car does have like a snow and ice mode, but nothing like having 4-wheel drive in this type of weather. See how I just slid right there? So yeah, go home and get working. So in my defense, the roads did clear up quite a bit, and both of these estate sales look like they had some really great items, and I couldn't make it out on the first day. Today's the second day for both of them. And then this sale, they decided to go ahead and run 50% off today because of the weather. When I got to this sale, I thought I only had 30 minutes to look around, but they decided to also stay open an hour later because of the weather. So I stuck around a little bit longer. I actually ran through the house for a second time, and I found some big money items that I missed the first time around. So make sure you stick around for the whole video. The bathroom is always my first stop at estate sales, and this one looked like it had a very large bathroom with a lot of older products, but unfortunately most of them were Avon, and I'm always looking for perfumes, and most of the perfumes were Avon or they were empty. I'm always looking for those elusive goody hair barrettes that sell for about $25 a piece. Now these are the only 2 items I picked up in the bathroom, and both of them are new and both of them are vintage discontinued products. There were so many items still left in the house, and I just didn't have enough time to look through everything, especially at this point where I think I only have 20 minutes left, and I missed big money right here. And let me know if you'd pick these up or walk past them, but I do come back and I'll show you guys what they are, and I will show you when I pick them up as well. And then when I freeze the frame again, there's another about $60 item that I almost overlook, and again, I'll find it again when I come back. So let me know if you see it, and let me know if you'd pick this item up or not, or if you even see the item in that frame. Now the next item that I end up picking up is kind of like a little hint as to what the 2 items that, actually 3 items that I passed up in the bedroom are, and that's probably the main reason I'm probably going to go back to this sale tomorrow to see if I can find any more items like this.
Lots of stuff to see, ladies. Shop and shop. All have lost.
Discontinued beauty and cleaning products are always my favorite items at sales, just because most of the time they're marked under $3. So all of their cleaning items are $2 a piece, and I believe I bought 9. I've sold that metal cleaner before, and I know it sells for good money. I do end up picking up these Tide Pods for our Airbnb washer for next week. So this bottle feels like it's pretty full. It feels new, and they sell for about $25, so I picked that up. And then I also picked up this African violet food so that I could lot it with that other bottle, and I'll probably ask about $30 for both of those. I should have just threw this in my bag instead of setting it back down because I forgot to purchase that stain stick, and I know better. I know those sell, so when I go back tomorrow, that will be the first thing that I grab. I did pick up this bottle of cleaner right here, but I just didn't show you guys. I'll show you at the end of the video what it is and what it's worth. So this is my second loop through the house, and this is my more thorough loop through the house where I don't feel as rushed. And I do grab all of these pens. I believe they're kind of like markers. I'm not too sure if I should have, but they were only $2 for all of them that I grabbed, so I paid $1 today. I figured it was worth the lesson. I did a really quick search when I was in this room, and a pack of those markers sold for, I believe it was $175. So I went ahead and grabbed them, and I'll do a little bit of research and show you guys at the end of this video how much they're worth and if that $175 sold that I had seen is actually what these will go for. Well, I guess they wouldn't go for that much because mine are used. I believe they're used, and that was a brand new pack. I also end up picking up anything else that I find in here that's made in Japan because the markers that I had looked up that were selling for $175 were made in Japan. In the estatesales.net photos, this bedroom was packed and it had some really beautiful lamps on the counter here, but those are gone. You can tell that there were a lot of people in and out of this house over the last 2 days. When I cut out the video right here, I end up looking up some of this art supply in this room, and none of it ended up being worth anything. So I move on to the bedroom, and that's when I finally see it. These are some Nikon magnets, and some of them are brand new, not all of them. So if that case had everything in it, that sells for about $500. And then these are the Nikon thermal braces, I guess you could call them, and if that was complete, that would probably sell for about $500. And I'm only missing 2 wraps and 1 magnet. So I'm probably going to go back to this sale tomorrow and see if I can find them, see if they're somewhere in this house. Because the 1 magnet that is missing is probably about a $300 item just by itself. Now the next item that I find hidden is a Nikon mag roller, and it's right here. And these have a crazy sell-through rate, 18 listed and 44 sold. I'll show you guys what this is worth at the end of the video, but I couldn't believe I had spotted this behind the dresser in the corner. So it's definitely worth driving out here for that sale. That Nikon stuff will sell for possibly $500-600. It looks like it's all new. I really didn't look too far into it because they were closing and I didn't want to stay after closing. So there's one more sale in town I'm gonna go to that one and hopefully we can find some vintage perfumes at this one. So this sale ended up being a lot of clothing and just a lot of miscellaneous items. I didn't really find too much, but I do find a good item down in the basement, and that CD cover took me back to high school. Okay, and who remembers this lady? I always look up any massagers that I find, and I did look that one up, but I didn't even bother looking at solds because there were so many listed for $15 or under. Had there have been any hand towels or bath towels, I definitely would have picked these up, but just washcloths alone just don't sell well for me. So this is the basement at that sale, and at this point, the way I feel, I kind of hit a home run at the sale before this, so if I don't end up finding anything, I'm totally okay with it. I also check out all of the ice cube trays at estate sales as well. Usually I'm looking for the GE stacking ice cube trays or the Frigidaire larger ice cube trays. I believe they hold 16 cubes. It's a little dark down here, but the prices aren't too bad. This Sunbeam electric fryer is priced at $28, and then today is 25% off day. And there was 3 of these masks. I hate these masks just because as soon as you pick them up, you can't really handle them because they start to split most of the time, but those were priced at $10. Before I walked into this sale, it started snowing really hard again, so I'm trying to get through this basement as quickly as possible so that I can take off before the roads start getting bad again. This sale ended up being really small, so it was just this basement area and then the kitchen upstairs, which I didn't even show you guys the kitchen because there was hardly anything for sale in the kitchen. And then there were 2 bedrooms, and I didn't even bother recording in the other bedrooms. It was just a mattress, a box spring, and some clothes, and that was it. Now this item ends up being the only item I pick up at this sale, and the only reason I know to pick it up is because I found one of these at the last sale I went to in, I believe it was my last video or the video before that. So I know that this will sell for around $30, and this one is actually a lot cleaner than the one that I picked up at the sale last weekend. So I'm back home, and I did plan to list 50 items before I leave on Monday, but I do not feel good. I haven't felt good since Monday, so I think I'm just going to list these high-ticket items that I found today and call it a day for the day. Just lay down and relax, and hopefully that'll help my sinuses clear, and maybe I'll feel better by Sunday, hopefully. Either way, I'm leaving, so it doesn't even matter if I feel good or not. I'll throw up some prices for the items that I found, and I'm pretty sure I showed you guys everything. If I didn't, I will also include screenshots and prices of things that I didn't show you that I had found. This is a really short video. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one right here, but thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe.